Hey everyone, John Hartley. Got a couple of packages. One came in yesterday and I knew that the other one was coming in today, so I just waited to do both of them in one video. But before we get started, Saturday night around here is usually steak night. And if they tell you size don't matter, they're lying. That's a nice big, what Walmart calls a cowboy cut ribeye, and it is Angus. Pay a little bit more for them, but that's a nice piece of meat. This part up here, because I'm on a diet, I try to limit how much of that wonderful fat I eat. That goes to old Maxwell. Maxwell, come here, buddy.
Where's that? Is that steak? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's all happy now that he saw the steak. My brother Perry prefers the filet. And here, I don't know about where you live, but it's hit or miss some days when you go to Walmart as to how much and what kind of cuts of meat they have. And so I've already got 2 ribeyes in the freezer. And if I go to Walmart, I go to Walmart every week for my groceries. If they got one, I pick it up because I don't want to run short. And they had, my brother was at work, so when I saw they had filet mignons, they had 4 of them actually. I called my brother up and he said, yep, pick me up 1. So that's what we're having for supper. I don't know what vegetable we're having. I don't see it laying around here, but we usually get something. And my brother goes shopping on Saturday mornings. Per part he cooks. All right, Mike GPO and I go back and forth. Every time he gets a trade in, there's usually something in his trade that I like and that I didn't know I needed. So the last video he made, he posted one up today. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna go watch it right now in a minute. But this coin was in his last group, and this is a non-circulating commemorative coin that they made in 1956 for 1 year only. And I'll tell you more about it if I can get in it. And I'll post the link to the Numista website to both of these coins in the comments below, so you can read up on it if you'd like. But this is Colombian Peso, 900 silver, and the best one I could find online. It's still pretty good. It's just not perfect, but is the 200th anniversary of the Papayan, I think I pronounced that correctly, of the Papayan Mint. And these are apparently the front doors, and it says 1670 on top, and I believe that's what is on top of the door of the actual building. But apparently the building was built in 1670, but the Colombian Mint anniversary is 17 1856 to 1956. So they've been making coins longer than the United States. But this one was one that Mike had that I thought was a cool looking coin. And Mike, I hope your video you got up today has got some more ideas. Even though next month I got a lot of stuff I plan on buying, including a graduation gift for my youngest niece who's graduating high school very shortly here. All right, next, another early commemorative. This is not one of the more expensive ones, but I still got it slabbed. I've kind of grown partial to getting slabbed early commemoratives because you know what you're going to get. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1936, Providence, Rhode Island, an MS-65. It's commonly known as the Rhode Island commemorative, but it's actually Providence, Rhode Island. And the original design was to have something around there that said, we came across this land of Providence, which we call Providence, but it was too busy for the design, so they left it out. So nowhere on the coin does it say Providence, but it's the tercentenary of Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island. They made, they were authorized to make 50,000 of these, and they made all of them. Philadelphia made 20,000 and 13, the 13 are assay coins. Denver made 20,011, I think it is, and San Francisco made 20,000, Denver made 15,011, and San Francisco made 15,010. The 11 and 10 are assay coins. So they made all of the coins that that they were allowed to. And a lot of times when they don't sell out, the organization that had the coin made will send them back to the mint to be melted down, and they get their 50 cents back per coin that was melted down. But these were allegedly sold out. They sold them out. They sold them for $1 a piece, and they sold out quickly. But later on they found out that some of the pieces were held back to be sold later at a higher price. So a little bit of shenanigans going on. The reverse design I like. It's got either Providence or Rhode Island's seal on there, which says hope and an anchor, and E pluribus unum is on the bottom there. I don't know if that's part of the of their coat of arms or their shield or not, or if it's just them fitting in what has to go on a United States coin. The obverse is a bit cartoonish, and as the reference I used to, I update when I get one of these. I'll update the Numista page and put a history about each coin in there. If you look at a page on Numista and you look in the last word in the description of the reverse, you'll see there's a little loop above the letter, the last letter of the last word. And it looks like a backwards J. Well, it's some sort of little, what's the word? Accent or something like that you put above a letter in the Thailand's language. If you see that, it doesn't stand out. It lets me know I was the one that updated that page. And apparently the moderator hasn't noticed it, or he doesn't care. But just lets me know the pages that I've either created or updated. Because some of the stuff, especially early commemoratives, a lot of people overlook them, and they absolutely have no information and wrong information. So I try to make it right on a coin that I have collected, and hopefully eventually I will have all of the silver early commemoratives at least. There's an obvious $50 gold piece from the Panama Pacific exposition that I cannot afford because it's like $50,000 or something. So I have no intention of trying to buy all the gold pieces, but I'm going to try. I'm getting closer. I'm going to try to get all of them eventually. This is not relatively not an expensive early commemorative. I got it for $165, and I bartered him down $25. He said, give me your best offer, and I took $30 off of it, and he came back for 160. He came back with 170, and I went back and counter offered again at 165, and he accepted it. So when they say or best offer, it means they're willing to look at it. The worst they can do is say no. So why not? I like this coin, Mike. That's a cool looking coin. It's hefty and nice, pretty architecture on there, and the Colombian coat of arms. It's a good one. It is a good one. I have got next month's coin. Next month starts Monday. Picked out already. If nobody buys it today or tomorrow, because my credit card resets it on the 25th. I'll get the bill in by email, pay it, and start my monthly purchasing. I have a budget on toys and coins per month, and I try not to go over that. But if I do go over it a little bit this month or next month, and this month's almost over and I haven't passed the budget, it's okay, because I got my stimulus check. Actually, I didn't get a check. I got direct deposit. Donald Trump sent me $1,200. Thought that was nice of him. I took it to the bank, got me $200 cash, and put the rest of it in the bank. So I didn't spend it to get the economy going like it was meant to be. Of course, my economy has not changed. I feel bad for those of you who have been furloughed or laid off or what have you. But I'm retired, so my retirement check still comes in. So my world hasn't changed a bit during this pandemic. But I got another early commemorative, and it is one of the more expensive ones, but I found one at a bargain, and it is slabbed, graded a little bit higher than this one. And if I get it, And in about a week, you'll know what it is. It's one I thought I wouldn't ever be able to afford, but prices of the early commemoratives starting about 3 years ago started dropping. And you can find some deals out there on them now. I mean, the coin I'm looking at is about $200, and this is the price they're asking. This isn't an auction. You get lucky on auctions sometimes when there's just not enough interest. But this is the price he's asking, and it's $200 to $300 under the book value. So I'll take him up on it. All right, that's it for today. So if you would please click on that subscribe nickel in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Give me a thumbs down. Let me know what you didn't like about the video. And please leave a comment. I like reading all your comments, and I try to respond to all of them. And until that, actually I do have something else coming in also that I saw on Facebook. So until that comes in, I'm 1042.